This is plaintiff Willie Jackson. He says he gave the defendant money to buy a used car, but he got less than he bargained for. A lot less. When he asked for his money back, the defendant refused. Now he's suing him for a refund of $5,000. This is the defendant, Sam Shady. He says he's an honest used car dealer who sold Mr. Jackson the car as is with no refunds or guarantees. The defendant claims he owes the plaintiff nothing and is countersuing the plaintiff for $5,000 for defamation of character.
All right, gentlemen. Both parties raise your hands and prepare to be sworn in.
Will they find justice? It's the case of who got used. Next on Campus Court.
Oyez, oyez. The Honorable Judge Kwanna Thompson presiding. Your Honor, both parties have been sworn in.
Thank you, Officer Raymar. Is the plaintiff ready?
I am, Your Honor.
Then let us proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. This lying, no-account thief took my money and I want it back now.
I object, Your Honor. I take exception to the language used to portray me as a common thief. This has not been proven yet.
Sustained. Plaintiff will confine his remarks to the facts of this case. Proceed.
As I was saying, I bought a car from Mr. Shady for $5,000 cash.
And what type of car was it?
A 2015 Chrysler 300. Had about 60,000 miles on it. Took it for a test drive, ran smooth. So I agreed to buy the car from Mr. Shady.
And what was your agreement for the purchase of this vehicle?
It was a handshake deal. I give him $5,000 and he gives me the car. But he didn't give me the car.
I object again, Your Honor. First of all, his name is Willie. So let's establish that. That's a very big red flag. And he's lying. I did too give Mr. Jackson the car. He asked for a Chrysler 300, and that's what we agreed upon, and that's what he received.
Is that so, Mr. Jackson?
I'll show you what he gave me, Judge. This.
Looks like a Chrysler 300 to me, Your Honor.
Seriously, I can't drive this to work, man.
Well, I mean, you could try. I mean, you bought it.
Your Honor, you see this? He trying to rip me off. Like, come on, man.
What do you expect? You shopped at a car dealership called Shady Used Cars.
Bro, you sold me a toy car. Like, come on, dude.
It's still
like,
a car.
No, this is not no car. Where can I drive this at?
I mean, hey, that's not for me to really decide on. You said to me that you wanted a car. And you
Not
wanted a
no toy
Chrysler
car.
300 for $5,000, and that's what I got for you.
Nah, man.
You know,
Nah, I need my money back.
Your Honor, I don't
need
see
my
the
money
problem
back.
is he didn't
Order. I say I will have order in my courtroom right now.
Who's right? Who's wrong? Judge Kwanna renders her verdict next after the break on Campus Court.
I am Tiana Davis, junior SAC rep for softball. While growing up, I was inspired by Shay Knighton. She played for Oklahoma Sooners, and she was one of the best power hitters that I ever saw. Happy National Girls and Women in Sports Day. Go Rams.
Welcome back to Campus Court in the case of who got used. Did Willie Jackson get ripped off by paying $5,000 for a Matchbox car? Or did he get what he deserved by accepting a handshake deal with Sam Shady from Shady Used Cars? And now, Judge Kwanna renders her verdict.
I've heard both sides of this case. Mr. Jackson, you want $5,000 back for it being sold a Chrysler 300 toy car?
That's right, Your Honor. I can't drive this car.
And you, Mr. Shady, are suing Mr. Jackson for $5,000 for defamation of character.
Yes, Your Honor. I have the good name of my business, Shady Used Cars. Make sure you all check it out when you have free time. And also to protect me from the harm of Mr. Jackson.
After due deliberation, I find in favor of the plaintiff, Mr. Jackson, who was sold a toy car and not a real car, Mr. Shady. You are instructed to refund the $5,000 to Mr. Jackson immediately.
What about my car? Do I get it back?
Here, you can have it.
Ouch. Your Honor, I'm suing. I'm suing for mental anguish and personal injury right now. Yep, I'm doing this.
You don't want none of this, man.
Oh, yes, I do.
Man,
You gonna throw the car after
nah,
you?
nah.
Order, bailiff.
And whatever he's
Nah,
suing me,
you
I'm
sold
definitely
me.
gonna
Hey,
call.
Lord,
You sold me a
calm
toy
down,
car.
calm down, everybody, calm down.
And so ends another edition of Campus Court. Remember, don't take the law into your own hands. You take them to court.
Sick
Keep
of
this
man.
professional. Let's keep this professional, please.
Sick of this. I want my respect. I guarantee it.
Hey, keep it professional.
Selling.